Hey guys, Coach Jenna here. This class is for my minis from Elite Team Visalia and Elite Team Porterville, or any other little ages 3 to 5-year-old kiddos who'd like to go along with us. Okay, so let's start by stretching out. Stand up nice and tall, reach your arms up as high as you can, wiggle your fingers, up on your tippy toes, try and balance right here. I hope you guys have been using this inside time to be active. Flat feet, reach back and touch your shoulder, grab your elbow and stretch your arm. There are so many ways to be active inside our house or outside in the front yard. So many things we can do to keep in shape and keep our bodies moving. Other side. Shake it out, arm across the chest. And hold it. Shake it out and switch. Shake it out. Feet together, stand nice and tall and look up. Look down. Look at me. Head to one side. Other side. Circle your head one way. And switch. Okay, look at me. Step your feet a little space apart. Arms out to the side. We're going to do windmills. Now we are going to reach across. Take your right hand and reach it across to your left foot. Okay, ready? Let's go. Across and up, across and up. Now while we're doing these, try to keep your legs straight. We're not trying to do a squat. We're stretching, we're reaching as far as we can. Aim for your foot. Across and up, across and up. Two more. Across, up, last one, across and up. Good job. Okay, let's stay here. I want you to, nice and easy, roll your body down as far as you can comfortably. If this is where you are comfortable, then stop here and then try and reach a tiny bit farther, just so you're barely uncomfortable. If you can reach all the way to the floor, then go ahead and reach to the floor. Now notice, I'm going to turn to the side. Notice that I am not bending my knees here. I'm reaching as far as I can without bending my knees. This is not what I want. This is a different thing, okay? So reach as far as you can. There. And now walk your hands over to one leg. Same thing here, try and keep your legs straight without bending your knee. If you can only reach here, then reach here. And then walk it a little bit farther so you're stretching a little bit more. Walk it over to the other side. Good job. Walk it into the middle. Now I want you to walk your hands forward, walk your feet back, and we're in a plank position. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my plank. You stay there. I want you nice and straight. From your nose to your toes should be a straight line. I don't want this, where your bottom's in the air, and I don't want a sprawl. I want a straight line. Okay, let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now let's sit in a butterfly position. You guys are so good at this. You little guys have such good flexibility. I want your bottoms of your feet touching each other. Get your hands on your feet and pull your feet in closer to your body. Use your elbows to push your knees closer to the floor. These stretches are going to warm up our muscles and get us all ready to do the activities that we have for today. These are great for little kids, big kids, grown-ups. Everybody needs to stretch. Okay? One leg forward, other leg back. And now I'm going to lean back on my elbow here. If this is too much for you, then you can just post on your hand. Okay, now let's switch. Bring this foot forward, turn the other foot back, and then post either on your hand or back on your elbow. Okay, good job. Now let's sit in our base. Here's our base. We have our feet under our bottom, always with our toes and our feet pointed back under our bottom. They're not crossed. They're never ever sticking out to the side. That is all bad. Okay, so here's our good base. We have a space between our knees. We have a nice straight back. Good posture. I'm not falling down here and I'm not leaning way back here. I'm right in the middle, nice and strong, and I'm ready to have resistance. If someone pushes me, I'm gonna push back, okay? So I'm strong here. Ready? Now we're gonna get tall. Have your active toes, your toes turned under here, and still a space between my knees. Same thing, I can balance here. If someone pushes me, I can push back, I can give resistance. All right, now let's do our kickstand. Here's my kickstand, okay? Now I'm balancing on my knee, my toes back here, and my kickstand over here. Okay, so I can drive into it, I can lean either way. We can use our flexibility and our balance here. Okay, get your hands up, and let's see some movement here in your kickstand. All right, now kickstand on the other side. We want to be able to do both sides, right? These are great for when we're doing inside knee pass. These are great for knee on belly. We don't want to just get to a position and then fall over, do we? Nope. Okay, now notice that my kickstand is straight out like this. It's not here like a table. It's right here. Okay, back to base. And turtle. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my turtle. Everything goes inside. Elbows inside of knees, hands on the side of the head. Everything is closed up. I don't want to let anyone inside of my shell, and my feet are under my bottom and my bottom is low. All right, base. Get tall, kickstand, and T-Rex. Here's our T-Rex. Okay, this is something we're going to be using today. We have always a space between our feet and a little bend in our legs. And this is what we call stagger. Means I have one foot that's more forward and one foot that's more back. So I can be staggered this way. I can be staggered this way. This would not be staggered because I'm just even. My feet are just straight, square in front of you. Like imagine I'm standing in front of you. I'd be square. This is stagger, square, stagger. Okay? All right, now let's be square, stagger, square, stagger, square, quick feet, freeze, and T-Rex shuffle. Step and slide. Make sure that you're keeping a space between your feet. Make sure that you're having a good base, a bend in your legs, and you've got your hands out here. Don't forget about your hands. I can shuffle forward, I can shuffle back. I'm not hopping or jumping. It's just 1 foot steps and 1 foot slides. All right, base. Quick. And turtle. Get tall. Kickstand. T-Rex. Square. Stagger. Square. Stagger. Square. Quick feet. Freeze. Quick feet. Freeze. Turtle. Base. Get tall. Kickstand. Turtle. Get tall. T-Rex. Stagger. Square. Stagger. Square. Quick feet. Freeze. Now we're going to do our slow sprawls. Show me your hands. Show me your hips. Here's my hips. Imagine Batman where he has his cool gadget belt. That's where your hips are, where your legs are attached to your body, okay? I want to drop my hips all the way to the mat when we do our sprawls. Okay, ready? I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Hands, hips, and your chest is nice and tall. Your arms are tall. Your hips are all the way down to the mat. Pop up. Hands, hips, and pop up. Okay, now we're going to do fast ones. Quick feet. Sprawl. Pop up. Sprawl. Pop up. Get a little bit faster, guys. Pick up the pace. Sprawl. Back up. Okay, T-Rex. Stagger. Square. Stagger. Square. Base. Turtle. Get tall. Kickstand. T-Rex. T-Rex shuffle. Change levels, get low. And then come back high. We always have a little bend in our legs even when we're high. All right, freeze in your T-Rex. Quick feet. And freeze. Okay, we're gonna do back falls now. Remember, the number one thing that we have to protect whenever we fall is our head. The number two thing, our arms, okay? These are the things that are most likely to get injured when we fall. Okay, so here I'm gonna do my fall. Now I'm just in my regular living room. I don't wanna hurt myself when I fall. I'm gonna sit in my invisible chair, okay? So this is just a practice fall. All right, so I'm in my T-Rex position. I'm gonna tuck my chin so that I don't hurt my head. I'm gonna keep my arms way out here so I get used to falling without sticking my arms out. All right, and I sit in my invisible chair all the way down, and then I bring my hands down, big slap, like I'm high-fiving the floor. Then I can come back up, and I've shown you guys before how we can come up without using our hands. Tuck one leg, lean forward, come up. All right, I'll show you one from straight. T-Rex, tuck your chin, arms out, invisible chair, big slap, and come up. And one from this side. T-Rex, tuck your chin, arms out, invisible chair, big slap, and come up. Okay, now get in your T-Rex, quick feet. I'm gonna call them out. We're gonna do them fast. You ready? Are you ready? Back fall. Pop up. Quick, guys, quick. Back fall. Quick, quick, quick. Back fall. Pop up. One more. Back fall. All right, guys, let's stay on our bottom. We know what we like to do here. Get your elbows inside of your knees. This is how I like your seated guard to be. And we are gonna turn on the lava. Okay, so when the floor is lava, we can't let our feet touch the floor. Okay, this is gonna work on our hips and our core strength and our balance. Ready? Okay, the floor is lava, pick up your feet. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. That's not even hard anymore. That used to be really hard. Now I've seen you guys go to 30. All right, ready? The floor is lava, and this time we're gonna touch our feet for 10. Ready? Touch them for 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Little break. All right, ready? Let's do it again. Pick them up, touch them for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hey, you guys are counting too. We can count this for math, can't we? All right. Now we are going to work on getting our hips up. This is a lot of core strength right here. We're going to use this in a lot of different techniques in jiu-jitsu, being able to get our hips up high, having a strong core. All right, so put your back flat, your shoulders flat, and if you want to put your hands flat too, that might help you. Okay, we are not going to let our feet touch the mat. We're going to go up and out. Here we go. Up, and then our knees come in, and then we go out. Now look, my legs are straight out, but they're not touching the floor. This is making my tummy work so hard. Then I bring my knees back in, up, in, out. Okay? Up and out. Up and out. Up, out, up, out. Let's do two more. Up, out. Last one. Up and out. Super good. Okay. Sit up and look at me. Okay, now we are going to do our crossover sit-ups. My feet are up here by my bottom. My knees are up. I'm going to lay back. And as I come up, I'm going to pick a side. So I'm going to come up to this side, and I'm going to come and post all the way on my hand. I can reach so much farther when I'm all the way on my hand. If I post on my elbow, this is as far as I can reach. I come up all the way on my hand, and I reach across, forward like I'm trying to high-five someone over there. And then I come all the way down, and then I come all the way back up on the other side. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Last one, down and up. Good job. Okay. Now we're going to do our circuit. How many things do we have on our circuit? We have 4 things. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is bear crawls. Bear crawls are up on all 4, my 2 hands and my 2 feet. Okay, I'm going to go across like this. You can go back and forth, however you want to do. Okay, bear crawls. Next one is butt scoots. A little bit more difficult on the carpet, but still fine. I put my feet forward. I drag my bottom forward, and notice that I keep my elbows inside, okay? I want to still have my TRex arms. I don't want chicken wing arms. Butt scoots. I can turn, I can come back. This is where we get our good open guard movement. Okay, so we have bear crawls, butt scoots, knees. These are our wrestling shots or our knees. So one knee is down, one knee is up. I'm going to drive forward. This leg drags up and step. Drive forward, drag, and step. Okay? One knee up, one knee down. As that comes up, this one goes down, okay? Try and keep your chest nice and tall as you're doing this. All right, so if you want to pause it right now and go through the circuit on your own, you can do it as many times as you want. Our 4 things: bear crawls, butt scoots, knees. Oh, I forgot my 4th thing again. I did the same thing last week. And hands and hops. Okay. I don't want just a little wimpy this, okay? That's not it. I want you to get your hips and your legs up really high, almost like you're going to do a cartwheel. Okay, so here's my hands. Here's my hips, nice and strong. Hands, hips. Hands, hips. Go back and forth, okay? So bear crawls, butt scoots, knees, hands and hops. See how I am, guys? I need you to be with me and remind me, because I'm used to you guys running the circuit for me. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and then we will get to our technique. Okay, actually, before we do our technique, I almost forgot. We need to practice our shrimps and a few other things. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. I'm going to lay back. I have my knees up. I'm going to do a big push with my feet, and then my hands are going to be over here. I'm going to look at my hands. My tush is going to go the other way. Okay, so big push, and my bottom goes out, and then I come back flat again, and then I'm going to push on the other side. Push over here, tush over here. Okay, push and tush. This is another one that is a lot easier on the mats because we can slide. If you have tile floor, it might be easy to slide too. but it's fine on carpet. Big push and tush, back and forth, okay? Do a few of those, and then we will do forward shoulder rolls. You guys are starting to get so smooth on these. So I'm on my knees. Here's my tunnel. I'm gonna go through my tunnel. The closer I get to the floor, the easier it is. I wanna try and get my ear to the floor. If my ear's to the floor, it's really easy because I can look right through my tunnel, and I'm gonna use my toes right here to push myself forward. I just push myself forward so that I don't flop to the side. So knees, tunnel, arm through the tunnel, nice and easy back and forth. Okay, after you've done a few of those, I'm gonna have you do back shoulder rolls. You get in your back fold position, but rather than slapping the mat and coming back up, I'm gonna look over my shoulder, I'm gonna kick over my shoulder. So here I go. Invisible chair, all the way over, okay? I'll do the other side too. Sit here, invisible chair, look that way, kick that way, so that I'm always rolling over my shoulder and not over my head, okay? We don't wanna hurt our neck. All right, go ahead and do a few of those. When you're ready, then start up again and we will do our technique. Hey guys, Lauren's here to help me do the technique now. Lauren, can I have you lay down in an open guard, please? All right, perfect. Now bottom person, this is what I want. I want you just laying back with your legs sticking up in the air, okay? We're gonna do open guard passing. All right, so top person, remember we were talking about our fight stance or our TRex? This is where I want you to be. I'm gonna let you choose. You can play around with it and see what feels comfortable. If you wanna have a square stance or if you wanna have a staggered stance, okay? Try both ways and see what feels good. All right, so I'm gonna start with a square stance, and you need to come to a low stance here so that you can reach their legs. If I'm up here, is this gonna work? Am I gonna be able to pass for guard like this? No, I don't think so. Plus, it's really super easy for her to knock me down or sweep me from here. Okay, so I'm gonna come nice and low. This is how we change levels, by bending our legs. And we're gonna do the Toreando pass, or the get out of my way pass, like we call it in our class. All right, so her legs are in my way. That's what I need to get out of my way so that I can pass. So I come down low. My kitty's trying to help us. Come on, Barney. Okay, I'm gonna push her legs out of the way. I like you to have both hands on their knees, okay? So be a little realistic. Lauren, I want you to give me like a tiny bit of resistance, okay? So I'm gonna push her legs out of my way. Now I push them over here. What makes the most sense? To go over here where their legs are in my way? No, that's right. I'm gonna go this way where there's no legs in my way. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna go straight to knee on belly this time. Knee on their belly. And like I'm a lot heavier than Lauren, so I like to use my toes to hold my weight. If your partner is a lot bigger than you or your same size, you can put a little more weight on them if you want, if they're okay with that. So you've got knee on belly here, and you have kickstand here. How long do we have to hold our position? 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna sneak my knee over, sneak my leg over to mount. How long do I have to hold my mount? 1, 2, 3, okay? Then I'm gonna come back again. I'm gonna do it again. All right, I'm here. I started already with a square, so now I'm gonna try and do staggered and see how I like that. Here's my stagger where I have 1 foot forward. All right, get out of my way. I push them out of my way. Then I'm gonna come forward to knee on belly. I've got my kickstand. 1, 2, 3. Sneak over to mount. And 1, 2, 3. All right, Lauren, I'm gonna have you lay this way so they can see me going from a different direction. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so same thing here. This time I'm gonna start with this leg forward in staggered stance here, and I'm low enough so that I can touch her legs. Give me a tiny bit more resistance. Okay, now I'm starting to feel good. I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have her, I don't want her legs to just like flop over like this. I want her to give me like a tiny bit more resistance. Okay, so get out of my way, and then as I'm pushing her legs down, I'm gonna come forward, knee on belly, kickstand, 1, 2, 3, sneak this leg over to mount. And if you want to add a little bit more technique to this, Does Lauren want me to stay here and mount? Do you? Do you like this? No. Okay, so you can add an escape that you know, the bump and roll. Okay, so Lauren can bump me, pick up your hips, and she bumps me, then she traps my arm, then bridge, pick up your hips, bridge, and roll. Good job, and this is a great way to go back and forth now, because now Lauren can get up, and she can do it to me. Okay, she's gonna do the get out of my way pass, come to knee on belly, count to 3, sneak your knee over to mount, and then I can escape by doing the bump and roll. Now if you barely pick up your hips or your bottom, it's not gonna work. I have to bump her really hard. Bump, trap, here I'll do the other side. Trap, and then roll, okay? That's a great way to go back and forth if you have a partner that you can go back and forth with. Okay guys, so you can just work on that as many times as you want, and if you have a lot of days where you don't have anything to do, go back and watch the other videos that I've posted. This is now, I think, our 5th video, so you can be doing jiu-jitsu several times a week if you have someone to work with, or at least you can do the warm-ups on your own. Okay, I love you guys and I miss you, and I'll see you back in the gym as soon as we can. In the meantime, I'll keep posting a video every week.